having fun. Yeah, we say it like it is, ain't no holding our tongue. Go get us on the team, yeah, we getting it done. And shout out to Travell, yo, you number one. It started with a dream that turned into a vision. Now educated new generations is our mission. Ears to the streets, yeah, we steady politicking. If it ain't about the change, mind your business.
Now wait a Gam and Mz, wave your hands with it. Wait a Gam and Mz, wave your hands with it. Now wait a Gam and Mz, wave your hands with it. We top picks like we all up on the gram with it. Now wait a Gam and Mz, wave your hands with it. Now wait a Gam and Mz, wave your hands with it. Now wait a Gam and Mz, wave your hands with it. We top picks like we all up on the gram with it.
You're now tuned into another episode of a lovely episode of Wait a Gam Minute podcast. I am Gam, and of course, we're behind the scenes today, myself and Mz Gogetta, and we have the guys with us tonight. But before we get started, what we need you guys to do is actually share this episode. So we're gonna give you a couple seconds, not too many, and share this episode. But while we're waiting on that for you guys to share, yeah, so we're gonna find out a little bit about these guys, what they got going on, and all that good stuff. But Clyde, introduce yourself to our viewers and listeners of Wait a Gam Minute.
So you guys, my name is Clyde. 32 years old, in a relationship, going on 4 years. I'm a PRS in the city of Suffolk for Western Tidewater Community Service Board. I work with adults and kids' mental health.
Okay. Ayo.
Yo.
Hey Monty, how's it going?
What's going on, guys? I am Montie, engineer, producer over at All Your Energy Records. Been producing about 10 years. Podcaster. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much how I live my life all day, every day.
Oh, cutting, dry and simple. Okay, we got Mr. Brandon, aka Mr. Burn Your Bra.
Lord Jesus.
Y'all gonna get a kick out of him tonight.
I got a question. How the hell you get a theme song? I want one. That shit was rocking before we came in. Wait a Gam minute. Wait a Gam minute. I want to wait a Gam minute. My goddamn self right now.
Bonnie definitely did her thing on that.
Yeah. Oh, that's who that is, Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dog. 7 foot ass. Glamazon ass. Oh, yeah, I'm Brandon Person.
Sad.
Yeah, I'm Brandon
Introduce
Person.
yourself.
AKA Beige Big Daddy. That's where you can find me at on OnlyFans, Beige Big Daddy. If you would like to buy feet pictures or pictures of my ankles and they pink. And I'm a podcaster and a dad and a hood counselor and a book writer. I have a book that's on the bestsellers list called STFU and Live on Amazon. And make sure to check out my OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Wow, you busy, huh?
Yeah. Feet pictures is the business.
Your what?
The feet pics booming, you heard it.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're going to have to let you show us your actual feet, not the pics now.
Girl, wait a minute. Ain't nobody had to see your feet. Shit is
don't want you
that.
to be showing us the fake pics now. We ain't going
Don't worry about my Photoshop skills. If women can get away with it, why women be putting them apparition? Fellas, I got a question before we get in, right?
Oh, Lord.
Because you were in a relationship. You say you single like me, right? Because the dating pool got Coke 45, P, and hot Cheetos in it. So look, I want to know from y'all, right? I love women. I love them. I burn bras. I'm a feminist. My mama raised me with a strong, real shit though. My mama raised me with a strong stepdaddy, but my mama was the gangster in my family. She ain't play no games. You know what I mean? So I love women, but them pictures when they got that apparition filter on their face, you know what I'm talking about?
Apparition?
Yeah, the one that make them look like blurry.
I think they just
I don't know. I don't know that filter.
Dog, y'all know the filter I'm talking about? What is it, a glam filter or some shit like that?
I don't know. They burn it out just like they burned that flower bonnet out.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know the flower bonnet. I remember the one on Snapchat.
That's the one I'm talking
Instagram.
about.
They had the tongue like the little dog thing.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
really cute. I used to like that one too.
Grow up. You're 1,000 years old.
Yeah, they like way too much.
You saying guys don't use filters?
Hell no, you went to middle school with Jesus just like I did. You didn't have no filter. Goddamn, we didn't have cell phones. You had to do this with the picture after you took the shit and get it right. Come on, bro. Like, no. And listen, fellas. So look, do y'all be making faces and shit in y'all pictures and shit too?
I mean, it's usually like just a straight face for me, or like I'll try to smile, but like I
Okay, let me see y'all pics. Let me see your pit face.
My who?
Your pic.
You better not do it either.
I don't have a big face.
Wait a minute. No, I want to see Mr. Show Your Feet Fans Only Club.
Why would Beige Big Daddy do a face for you up here?
Beige Big Daddy.
You
come
heard
from?
my name. I'm really a 7-foot black man named Taquan inside my stove.
Right.
But God knew I was going to penitentiary if he made me that big. I was just gonna walk up and rob everybody. So yeah, he made me a little nigga. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's a bite-sized nigga. Yeah.
So sad. Well, I got a question, and my first question is to you, Mr. Beige, Big Daddy, Little Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Ain't
You said it
nobody
right the
daddy.
first time. Nah, in Spanish it's Papa Grande Beige.
Oh, Papa Grande Beige.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, moving on. Anyway, Mr. Burn Your Bra, I have a question for you. Why do you think that men think differently than women? Well, why do you think? Because I honestly think that some men don't think differently than women. But if they did, why? Why y'all think differently than us?
I think trauma makes people think and feel the way they feel, what you've been through in your life. I like what Charleston White said the other day on the show, right? He said, love isn't what you give a person, it's what you can take. And I thought that was interesting,
Right.
but because at the bottom level of love, that is what love is. On the top level, it's sacrifice. Christ sacrificed himself for you.
That's right.
Every other prophet, any other thing that you've seen, your mama, everybody sacrificed for you that love you. So for me, it's more or less of a what you've been through is how you feel. What you've healed from is how you feel. What you still not healed from is how you feel and think. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't really think it's a woman-man thing. I think that's more like a something for like the head. Like, yeah.
I honestly think the same thing too. But the reason for you guys to come on the show is because we wanted to get inside your mind and figure out, do you guys think differently from us, or what's going on in your head? Because a lot of times, some men don't speak what it really is. They don't want to be vulnerable for whatever reason. So, do you feel like, Clyde? Let me ask you: if you're in a relationship with someone, that man should be vulnerable with their female at all times.
Mhm.
Why?
Because if you don't, how's she gonna know how to help build you back up, or how to be that person that you need? The same goes vice versa for her. You need her to be vulnerable for you, so you could be her strength to her weakness. And I
Yeah.
feel like it just go back and forth like that. It
Yeah.
should.
It
Anyway,
should.
but most guys probably, they ain't coming at us guys, so don't come at me. But a lot of guys have a hard time being vulnerable because we get put in situations where we are vulnerable and then it get used against us. So that happens a lot
Gotcha.
more often than it may happen to a woman.
Mhm.
So that makes men more tight and closed in. Not to mention trauma, like he said. Most men are brought up to think that expressing yourself is a weakness.
Right.
Right.
So we keep everything in because as soon as we express ourselves, we weak, we a punk, we soft. So we grow up holding on to everything. And then the one moment we do find somebody that say, open up, you can open up to me, we tell them, and the next thing you know, well, you were crying in my mother's
Yeah.
Right.
Then,
Does she offer you the comfortable space for you to be vulnerable?
exactly.
Right.
And then you use it against them. So
I think now I'm gonna hop in on that because you're absolutely correct. And but I'll say that it's not all women, just like it's not all
Right.
all men, right?
Right.
But women do that because that's a defense mechanism. Like we
Mhm.
doing what we know too.
Exactly.
Just like you
Right.
guys. And I think a lot of times we don't realize that you guys have a lot on you from birth. Like you, especially if you're African American male, when you walk outside the house, it's like on and popping. There's no guarantee that you may come back home. So I think that in a relationship or a friendship or whatever you have, a situationship or whatever, that woman should allow you to be vulnerable because one, that should be a turn on.
Mhm.
Like seeing somebody at a point where it's like you used to seeing people rah 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 rah, just like y'all used to see people shaking their head and with the bonnets on or whatever.
Explain that though, Gam, because I think some people, younger people, I think all of us up here, at least almost 30 or 30 and up, right?
30.
So,
young.
27.
Okay.
right.
27.
Now, well, I'm 39. I'll be 40 Christmas
Oh,
Day.
you old.
Ooh, man, Gam is saucy today. She done talked a lot of shit. Y'all, I hunt one of Gam cousins. That's what I tell you. I had to have. But we need to explain the difference between vulnerability. And I know you probably wanted. I seen you was going over there the whole time too. With that, I think that transparency is vulnerability.
Correct.
And I think that we need to stop thinking emotional or being, like a punk is related to. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I think that it gets mixed up a lot with relationships. Because so me personally, because I was in a relationship where my girl was just too emotional for me to be able to handle, like mentally and maturely handle at
Was
that
she a
time.
Pisces?
No, November.
Oh,
Scorpio, I think.
oh.
I don't
She
follow
beat
that
on
shit.
you.
I don't even know, but
She beat on you.
no. She was the sweetest girl in the world. For real. It was just like mentally, she was just too emotional, and like there was nothing I could do anymore. So it's like for me, it gets to a point where it's like there's nothing you can do. They have to heal themselves. So for somebody to be vulnerable, it's like, to me, there's levels to it and there's limits. Like if you're constantly complaining or sad or depressed or whatever, it's going to take a toll on both people. Like it's not just taking a toll on you that you're depressed. Now I'm depressed because you're always depressed and there's nothing I can do to make you happy. So it's more or less, for me, it's like there's levels to it. Like if you're going to be vulnerable when it's necessary, not for no reason. Like if you're really going through it in life, and as men, we go through a lot of shit that we just don't talk about.
Right.
And you do have that woman that you can trust to talk about these specific things to. Like we were saying, don't take that for granted. One, like, and don't use any of that in an argument, because that's just fucked up. Like, personally, like for anything that I've told somebody and they threw that in my face, the maturity level's already not there. Like, I can't deal with that. But it's for a man, it's like, for me, I just don't like to talk about a lot of my problems at all, just because, again, that's kind of how I was brought up, to just kind of keep it all to myself. But there's times when I feel like I can be vulnerable, but I don't get too deep with my stuff until maybe too deep into the relationship. Like,
okay,
you know what I mean?
So you didn't have that capacity to handle what she had going on
At the time, no. I
time.
was 20, 21. I was still young, still wanted to fuck girls. I still wanted to like have fun with my life.
2020. What you want me to do with your attitude and your period? You better get the fuck out of here.
I was younger, so it was like, for me at that time, I was not mentally mature enough for that. Like now it'd be different. I feel like I could handle that, but then nah, for sure.
Okay, back to, I want to talk about what he just mentioned. I have a question, because actually I was just talking earlier this morning about if a man is too emotional or vulnerable or whatever, is that a mistake? Like if their woman is stronger, do you consider that being a mistake, because now you opening the door for your woman to take advantage? Because my thought on that was basically, I think it might just be the wrong type of woman that you might be talking to at that time, because a female, a strong female, do want a man. Most females, I would say, want a man that they can talk to or that can show some emotion. So, but some men think, no, you shouldn't do that because the female would take advantage of you. But I'm thinking that, no, it could be just that female.
Yeah, I think like somebody's like intelligence, like emotional intelligence and like self-awareness has a lot to do with that, to be honest. Because like somebody who's not like self-aware of their own emotions and don't know how to handle their own emotions, they're not going to be able to like handle somebody else's, for real. And so like for a man who's, I want to say, like an older man dates a younger woman, she's not going to be mentally nearly as mature as he is, because he's older, he's been through a lot of things, and so his mental capacity could be a hell of a lot different than hers, because she hasn't experienced enough to understand a lot of what he's going through, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of my take on it.
I don't really. I agree, but I don't, because I don't really feel like maturity comes with an age. Because you will come across some people who are mature. It's just like he said in the very beginning. It kind of just depends what they've been through in their life.
You're right.
Because some people
100%.
are forced to grow up earlier.
Right.
Like me, I grew up around older people. Like I hung around older people growing up. So my mindset is way more mature than a lot of people. Like I stopped clubbing at like 21, 22.
Same.
Most of my friends still clubbing.
I'm 39 and I still go. I'm sorry. Pretty mature. Shout out my daughter's going to Georgia. Yeah, full scholarship.
Yeah, I don't think clubbing has to be maturity. I think it's just like some people have their own ways of having fun. Me personally, the club isn't really where I have fun.
So y'all don't like to see girls shake their ass?
I mean, I can go on Pornhub and watch girls shake their ass.
Y'all some really nice ass guys, man. I want to take y'all out to the smoke some blunts, corrupt your life.
It ain't even that though. For real. It's just how I think as a man. Like stuff like that don't turn me on for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Me either.
Okay, so what do you think about
As a
men?
man though, clear. When you see it, you gonna look.
Yeah, right.
You gonna look, but it's not like I want to marry you, girl.
Bro, you gotta think. I'm 39,
that's
right?
fat.
How old are you? How old are y'all?
I'm 27.
32.
How old?
32.
All right, so I was partying when y'all was in like elementary school. You probably won't even. So I was going to freak nigga shit like that. So look, it's a difference. Like, look, first off, right? I'm in the era where you could pretty much smash whatever you wanted to smash, bro, and no one would ever know unless someone ran their mouth because there was no social media.
Right. It was
See what I'm saying?
interesting.
So I ran through so many women at a young age that by the time I got 30, 33, 34, 35, now a 39-year-old man, you gotta fuck my mind. See what I'm saying?
That's where I'm at now.
Go ahead. Okay, so you are exactly right. I think once you do, when you did things early on in life, like you outside, you off the porch early.
Right.
So now that you off the porch, you've been off the porch for years. You're kind of a vet, right?
I graduated at 16, bro.
Okay, so you a little smart.
Right. Like that, I mean.
it. But I say all to say this, like the stimulation of the mind, like you looking past the point of the physicalness. Because as we get older, guess what? You lose teeth, your hair gonna thin, like
She gonna start doo-dooing on herself in a diaper. And is you gonna love little Betty Jean when she doo-dooing on herself in a diaper? Like, just be realistic.
You're gonna change it, right? Exactly. So when you said about that stimulating my mind piece, it literally gave me chills because a lot of people don't think on that level.
Hey, Gam, I like head. I like head. I like head. I like head a lot.
Me too.
But guess what, though?
Look at this.
Hey, but no, real shit. I like head a lot. But I also like when she can sit there with me and watch Ancient Aliens and eat snacks. I also like when she called me and tell me that Russia and China just made a BRICS currency that it's gonna outdo ours $55 to $1 I like stuff like that. That is the stuff that I know during the zombie apocalypse, bitch. You know how to make a bologna sandwich. You see what I'm saying? Okay, you farm, bitch. Are you a farmer? You see what I'm saying? Like, for real though, like, because I watched my mom and dad been together 36 going on 37 years.
Okay.
And I watched these people go from her being the fly girl with the 8-ball jackets and the Jordans and the big earrings to a corporate mom. I watched him be the E3 in the Navy, E2 in the Navy, to being master XO chief, and how all they grew and they blossomed. So I agree with what you said. I saw them at a young age buying houses at 23, 24, 25, 20. You see what I'm saying? So to answer that, I would say it's really more or less you can be vulnerable with a person that gives you the space to be vulnerable in. But with that being said, though, like both of them said, the first time you throw it in my face, I take that away from you. Because that's the one thing as a man I can give you. When we're born as men, when we scrape our knee, get your punk ass up, stop crying. Exactly. Well, my daughter scraped her knee, I swooped her up like Batman, kissed her boo-boo, put a band-aid. You see what I'm saying? Girls play with baby dolls. You see what I'm saying? You get to love and connect to something. As little boys, we're taught, no, you get out here and you're rough, you're tough, so now you want me to open up and be this vulnerable man. See what I'm saying? When the first 18 years of my existence, you see what I'm saying? I was taught not to be that. So you have to appreciate it when a man takes that shield off and shows you who he really is.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that because some women, they will take it, and say, oh, nah, he's soft, and take advantage of you. Yeah. However, what about if a woman makes more money than a man? Is that man less than a man?
No.
Me personally, I literally just posted this the other day. Somebody's bank account doesn't really deter who they are as a person. Like, of course, somebody like who can provide for themselves and for their family
Mhm.
is going to be more of a valued person to anybody. But it's just like somebody's character isn't judged on their based on their bank account. So for me personally, if Shorty's making more than me, shit, so be it. I still know that I have to do my part though.
Right. But do you consider that vulnerability though? Is he vulnerable?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
depends on
can
who's looking at it and how you're looking at it.
Vulnerable.
In my-
In 2023, vulnerable.
I mean,
I don't know.
in the eyes of social media, you're going to be a vulnerable man. Like people are going to look at
Right.
you or look down at you. People who are maybe making more money than you, they're going to look down at you and be like, "Oh, you ain't a man because you ain't making more than her." And
Fuck
of
that.
course
Hey.
that's
Give
gonna
a
make
damn
you-
what they feel.
Right.
Exactly.
Hold
That's
on
what
though.
I'm
That's
saying.
why I said fuck
Exactly.
them. But hey, Monty, what about as a man when you look in the mirror, right?
Right? No, 100%.
And you know that, yo, I've been at this job for 12 years
Right.
and I'm only making 56,000.
Right.
She been at this job for 4 years. She making
Mhm.
$196,000 working
So-
at Anthem.
So the,
That's
only,
different.
so the only way you will feel vulnerable is if you feel like you're not living up to your potential.
Right.
Exactly.
'Cause I ain't
Exactly.
gonna
Right.
If I'm doing what I feel like I love to do, then I'm gonna feel good.
Right. Me
Facts,
too.
Facts. If
Right.
I'm happy doing with what I'm doing what I'm doing, then I'm satisfied. But if I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, damn, bro, like you're just not doing enough.
Do better.
Yeah, I
Do
gotta
better.
do better. Then yeah, that's my own personal thing. Though.
You
Like,
know, all these niggas always want to fuck like niggas want to fuck like all these girls like Nicki Minaj. And I want to fuck Oprah. Oprah. Judge me all you want. I will eat Oprah ass. I don't care what you niggas think about me, nigga, while I'm in this $1 billion house, nigga. I walk in, the house says, Beige Big Daddy, the temperature is 69 degrees in the living room. Would you like a sandwich?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
What give a fuck what you think?
But see, I think because you're on a different level, everybody's not, on the same level at the same time.
Right.
So when we get that, so we respect people for, where
Where
they
they
are,
at.
and we try to meet them where they are.
Right.
But being that you're on the level of Oprah, what's the Oprah to you?
A woman who understands that she may be close to God than we are. Oh, that's a different conversation. A woman that understands that you don't stand behind me. Behind every strong man is not a strong woman. Beside every man is a strong woman. See what I'm saying? Once you take that I'm more inferior than you
Right.
thing off of
Not
it, you can
equal,
really,
yeah.
like
I do. I tell my girl all the time. I don't want a wife. I want a partner.
right.
That's
I
right.
need a partner. I don't want to be the one that got the wife that submit to everything I say do. Like, no, buck back. I need you. If you don't want to do that, tell me. I don't want to do that.
Right. So you want someone that has intelligence, but also able to voice their own opinion, also be able to
Exactly.
freaky in the house, able to cook.
Girl, where they come from?
I cook.
Girl, what the hell you already thinking about? You think about butt.
That's what it is.
I know.
You know, because some men say, oh, they want a girl that look like the little model, the little IG model.
Yeah.
But it's like, is that really realistic? Is that what you really want?
I fucked them all.
Them girls be not it though.
Hey,
Like, a
come,
lot of them
hey,
girls
big
don't
dog,
be
say
it.
again. I done
Like,
fucked them all.
Right.
But
So
that's what I'm
they're
saying.
not
Hey,
the
I
ones
done
that you
fucked them
wanna
all,
marry.
and they don't need
Those are-
they
those-
wipe they poo poo from the back to the front.
Whoa.
You hear
I
me?
mean, those IG models and OnlyFans girls and all that, they're great to look at. They're great to look at. But
Same with
it's
the
like,
twerkers.
yeah,
They
but
good to look
I'll
at.
I'll
But then
fuck
you
them
don't
all
wanna take
day,
'em
every
home.
day. No, I mean, I'll take them home to fuck them, but then they gotta go. Like, there's girls that I look at just for the physical, and then there's
Mhm.
girls that I'm like, all right, now you fucking my mind up.
Right.
And that's what those are the girls I pursue.
Damn
I don't
right.
all that ass and shaking that shit. You could do all that, all you want. I'm gonna be like, cool. I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna support it. I'm not gonna wife you though. You're not gonna
But
be.
why is that though?
That has nothing to do with like.
It's just my standards.
Yeah,
Personally,
that's all.
everybody's different with
Right,
with that
but
shit.
you
Would
know
she
what?
date a nigga that work at
Wonderful.
McDonald's
You said what?
with her stripper friends? I got a lot of stripper homegirls. Shout out to all my homegirls. Love y'all now. Don't
Facts,
get
facts,
wrong what I
facts.
say to you.
I
But you
I
ain't
know you're
dating
not
it.
over there apologizing, throwing out a
Oh
disclaimer.
no, just for them because I love them. They support me and stuff like that, and I need y'all for Halloween. So look, I do. I'm sorry, but think about this though. Would she date a nigga that work at Hardee's, McDonald's? Can he
Probably not.
afford her lifestyle?
Probably not.
It's all on your lifestyle. If I'm a pastor, I can't take you to
And
church
it
with
also
me.
depends on like the level of stripper you talking about, because like there's strippers out here who ain't making no money for real. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I know
Damn,
quite a
that's
few
fuck-
strippers who really.
I ain't gonna speak on that
You
though.
feel me?
Right.
That's
So
fucked up.
if she a stripper out here stripping just to pay some bills, she probably ain't living an extravagant lifestyle.
I went
she
to my
out there
homeboy's
traveling
cellar
to
party
Atlanta, Vegas, and some other shit. She
Yeah,
probably.
I went to my homeboy's
That's a whole
cellar
different
party one
story.
time. They was stripping on the coffee tables
That's
with
what's
socks on,
What?
butt naked,
Oh,
That's what's up.
ass naked, socks on in that
The
bitch.
socks on. Them.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it like, y'all just made $80. This was worth $80 you just made for all of us, the niggas you grew up with. Think about what I'm saying to y'all. All of us, the niggas who know your kids, the niggas who grew up with you, to see you ass naked and they frying fish in the kitchen and hush puppies.
but you know, you can have a really smart stripper that has a degree,
course,
but maybe
yeah.
they stripping for their masters or their doctorate.
Which
I know
think
some.
is-
Have a
I know a couple
plan.
girls.
It's different because you do meet people who have a plan. They just
Right.
in a position where they feel
Right.
like they
Yeah.
gotta do what they gotta do.
Or they just like it. They might just really truly like it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There's girls who do it because they feel as if they have to make the money because it is good money. Let's be real. But then there's girls who do it because they just simply like it.
Yeah.
I draw the
those-
line at OnlyFans though.
You told the line
I
at
agree.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Nah.
What's the difference?
You're not gonna, he's not gonna set up an
Stripper
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
account.
I mean, it's the same to me.
No.
Same, bro.
Huh?
Some of them girls on OnlyFans ain't showing they coochie or nothing like that. They just in bikinis
Yeah.
and they getting paid. It's the
I
same
would-
thing as a nigga going to see a girl on stage. I would rather him look on OnlyFans with a still picture of her in a bikini than her busting it open doing a Dougie on stage and shit. Whole coochie out in there, monkey.
Hey, you got a point, my boy.
Yeah.
Real shit.
I mean, yeah, that's a valid point. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I draw the line there too, though. I mean, because like I know some strippers they strip because they really got to or whatever. They feel like they got
Right.
to, but it's like, and there are girls who I know who I probably would still date, like who have been through that. But I understood. Were you about to say something? Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
I got a question for that though, because okay, I used to hustle. Like before you niggas were even in elementary school, nigga, the crack valves was the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm just being real. The
Yeah.
90s. Like when you can stand outside, bro, at 15, 16, 17, and 18 and make $9 grand in a night. See what I'm saying to you? And that might sound like little money now, but think about that at 15, 16, you done made $9 grand in a night.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And you doing this 3 times a week. You see what I'm saying? But I met women when I got older and was still hustling that said, I don't want to deal with that. I'm a social worker. I'm a teacher. I'm a counselor like you, big bro. But you see what I'm saying? Like people all are going to deal. It's all like you said, in the space of life you in, what are you willing to put up with?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? In the space y'all are in, you don't want to deal with a woman to do with that. That's okay. Another woman might be in a space where she don't want to deal with a dude who a truck driver. Because he gone all the time. Or a Navy guy. He's gone all the time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All in the space you in, man. And you have to be comfortable enough in your reality to say, I'm in this space and that's what I'm standing on. You see what I'm saying?
Or real, yeah, fact. I would say real enough with yourself to know that I can deal with this or I can't deal with this.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to force themselves into a box to deal with something that they know they not capable of dealing with. And that's why so many people get in relationships that are toxic.
Right. I agree. 100%.
People jump into relationships mad fast too. That's another thing. And I think I've seen personally for me, like it's like you start talking to somebody a week later, y'all are dating pretty much.
No,
But it's
never
like,
me.
But
No,
okay,
fuck
so
no.
but
No.
sometimes
that.
it runs like that though, Monty. Like
No, it don't,
if you
Gail.
it does. Like if you're sitting there and I'm not saying a week, but I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, a couple of months, right?
Mhm.
And y'all been exclusive. You know, he's not messing with anybody, you know, y'all whatever. And next thing you know, things have progressed to something that you may have sat down at the table initially said, hey, we're just gonna date, we're just gonna have fun or whatever. But before you know it, you're in that other realm. So do you tell her like, no, pump your brakes, like I don't want that, or do you go along with it?
How you feeling? I mean, for me, it's how you feeling. Like, cause if you're really fucking with Shorty and you really trying to fuck with her, no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna
agree.
straight up tell her like, hey, look, this is what it is. I know this is what we agreed to, but it's been like 2-3 months, 4 months, whatever, and we've been like connecting just too heavily. But because for me, it's all about your connection with somebody. Like,
Yeah.
if my connection with you is not there, I'm just not. I'll fuck, but I won't date you. Like, but go ahead.
No, hold on, Clyde. Let me
Go ahead.
stay right there, Monty.
Uh-huh.
You saying that if the connection isn't there for anything else, but the connection is there physically that y'all can F, then it's good.
If that's all I really can see from that particular situation,
Okay.
for me. But like if I do see something deeper and maybe she doesn't, I mean, that sucks. But for me, if I see something deeper, then no, it's not going to be just sex, or it's not going to be just Netflix and chill nights. It's going to be really going on dates, like doing things for her, doing that extra shit that, you know, a man would do for his woman type of thing.
Right.
But girls that I'm just smashing and I only really can see that physical connection and there's really nothing else, you ain't gonna see me taking you out too much. Like I will if you really want me to, but I'm not gonna be spending no money on you for real. I'm not gonna be
do them a favor.
Yeah, he
I
tricking.
mean-
It's all good though. We all trick. Hey,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Hey,
Like-
Monty. Hey, when I said that, I see your face. No, brother, you
I'm not
okay?
gonna pay your
We all
bills.
trick.
I'm not gonna do none of that shit. Like I don't even. I mean, that's a big thing for me. Is I'm not paying nobody bills. I'm paying my own bills. My shorty, shit, you better handle your own shit. I'm not asking you to pay mine. Don't ask me to pay yours.
Oh no, I jump in there. I'm
If
Mr.
she,
James.
if she really my shorty and we're together on some shit, of course.
No, I'm
But it's
Mr.
just like
James.
your own shit.
No, I'm Mr. James.
I'm
I
selfish.
jump right up in there. I jump right on up in there.
I don't have.
If I like you like that and we rocking like that, I ain't about to come over here in your seat. But that's all right. So look, at 32, I feel you. At 39, if I ain't got no connection with you, I ain't fucking you because I don't want your soul tie or your demons.
Right. Nah, I respect that.
Keep that shit to yourself. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And that's
'Cause-
powerful, too.
Listen,
Yeah.
because
Those
bitch, you
are
might got
very
all
powerful.
types of demons going on over there. Why I'm not connecting with you,
Yeah.
so I ain't about to go in you either.
Yeah. No, that's a fact. The older I get, the more I'm getting. like
Yeah,
that, too.
fuck
Like,
that.
So I don't even like to just fuck anymore. It's more like
Right.
I gotta have some type of connection, and if the connection isn't fully there, then that whole sex thing will eventually start dying out. But otherwise, yeah, I
Definitely
just,
fade
So
away.
you pay a little bills. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Monty. Once you got the connection.
Clyde,
I don't
what
think-
you gotta say about that,
I
Clyde?
don't know.
I don't think I don't know, man. I'm just different. I think I just been different. Like I haven't been in that space since like maybe like teens to early 20s, where it was just sex to just have sex because it was something to do. Like ever since I got past that, it's been something have to attract me to you.
Did you grow up in church?
Sort of, kind of.
I can tell.
But they ain't really.
Nah, but no, you know it's okay, nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga. I'm a hood nigga, but ain't nothing wrong with that, nigga. My grandma prayers saved my life. Believe that.
For sure.
So ain't nothing wrong with it. But I can just hear it in your posture. You know, I haven't done that since I was a teenager. I don't really. It's cool though.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's-
mean?
Right. And you know what, Clyde? Don't listen to him because see, people like him that what you're doing is not right. Even though you are, how old are you? 32?
32
32?
Didn't I say it was right?
You have an old soul, right?
for sure.
You know what you want and you're confident in who you are. Don't listen to Dr. Beige over here.
I'm
Man,
not.
Dr. Bay's got a lot of good points though because
He does.
I have been there, but I don't know. I kind of
They done turned me into a doctor. Ain't it some shit? Y'all, if y'all need some therapy and help, y'all hit me up at Beige Lightning on OnlyFans. Dr. Beige Lightning. And I got you. Whatever you need is so me, B. So me. No, but that's why I wanted them to know that. No, it's nothing wrong with that. Like,
you can just kind of tell.
right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Bro, listen, I done been in the room with men. You know who I aspire to be? I aspire to be like the OGs who were on the block with me. Back then, it wasn't about how many women you was smashing. Back then, them niggas hustled, made all that money, and came home and blew it on one woman in their family. You feel what I'm saying to you? Yes,
They
bro.
blew it on one woman in their family. What do
And
you
their
mean by
family, like the money they made. And they won't out here tricking with 9 different girls. They won't, they brought it home. And look, and if they did have 2 and 3 other families, all the motherfuckers was looking good.
Yeah.
3 PlayStations when they come out. You see what I'm saying? I know that shit sound crazy.
Yeah.
That's the era, bro.
Yeah.
That's why when I be talking to the younger kids and they tell me about like what their parents going through and shit, I be like, oh, okay. And I be like, damn, I wonder how these families felt where next door back in the day, your dad then moved his other baby mama next door. And he taking care of both these families, but you don't know this your brother and your sister. You feel me? But you know every Christmas or something, he looking out for the neighbors. But that's how these OGs was back then, bro. Like it's weird, but it's the truth.
Absolutely. It's
I don't.
definitely true.
It's the truth, but I don't want to live dysfunctional like that.
No, that ain't what I'm saying. But what I'm talking about is the
dynamic.
right of knowing that it's okay if you take care of your old lady. It's okay.
I mean, that's what we should be doing. I mean, at the end of the day, we should be taking care of each other for real, for real. You know what I
Right.
mean, like on different aspects.
Helpmate, yeah.
But I don't want to take care of somebody that can't take care of themselves.
Oh hell,
That's the
nah,
big
yeah.
thing for me, right? That's why I was saying, like, if a shorty can't pay her own, I'm not going to take her on. Like, if shorty don't got no job, no car, no crib, no
And
nothing,
she
like,
depend on me for everything.
she don't gotta have her own crib.
But
She
what
can
if
live with
you
a
met?
little-
But what if you met the
Have this
woman
whole
of
car.
your dreams in that space? Because it happens, bro. What if you met her in that space and she blew
Right.
your mind? She was
That's
funny.
true,
She
but
was
I think what they're saying is on a different level because you do have some females that don't even attempt to do anything. They kind of like count on you
Exactly.
to do everything.
that's them Jakes that
Like,
stayed
I
out
ain't
the
gonna-
pot for 12
I
years.
ain't gonna hold you,
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
There's a girl that I met years ago, bro, that for the long, like a year, bro, I thought the girl of my dreams, bro, until I realized she ain't doing shit with her life. And the
Shoo!
second I realized that she wasn't doing shit with her life and she wasn't really trying to, that shit
Yeah, I'd hauled ass.
got real soft real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't want no nothing, bitch. I'm just being real. I want a mature woman, not a bitch who's not trying to do shit. There's a big distinction between bitches and women.
Right.
I will never call a woman a bitch, but I'll never call a bitch a woman for real.
And ain't nothing
Oh.
wrong with that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
yeah,
not
that's-
gonna.
that-
And I'm
that-
not
that's-
gonna. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
say- and I'm not gonna want nothing that I'm not. Like, I'm not gonna
Right.
want a mature woman if I'm not a mature man.
Right.
Right.
I'm not going outside of my box. Like, I need this woman to have this kind of job, this kind of, and I ain't doing nothing for myself.
Right.
That don't make sense. But a lot of women do that. They want a man that got a car, crib, house, but they still sleeping on their best friend floor on an air mattress.
Yeah.
They was
That's
taught
true.
that though.
What you mean they was taught that?
They
that's
were.
that's a trauma for women though. Like, you know, what
It's a
I'm saying?
trauma. They were taught that in the home and on TV, and
Most women.
were taught that. Even you.
It's your
Even
upbringing.
you were seeing it. How I know you. We probably in the same age range. I'm probably a little younger, but wow, you really saw it. You saw it go from the Huxtables, Claire Huxtable, and them. That's fucked up, ain't it? But look, you really saw Claire Huxtable go from Claire Huxtable to Gina.
That's true.
Think about what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
For sure.
See what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's
Family
true.
dynamic.
Come on, from Gina to the Bernie Mac show to now he just take care of everything. We don't even know what the fuck she do for a living. She just here. So we don't even know what the fuck she do. We went from a motherfucker being a lawyer, Claire Huxtable a lawyer,
Yeah, taking care of the kids.
taking
with her
care of the
husband.
kids, everything to the dynamic. So they're teaching that shit to women that, oh, a man supposed to take care of you. No.
Yeah, but it's
But no-
confusing. Go ahead.
My bad. Now, I'm about to say, I don't really use Martin as no like example for real. Because Gina was in corporate America. Martin was working at a radio station.
Yeah, but
You wouldn't even think that them two would be with each other.
But you listen to the dynamic of what I said though. You went from a motherfucker who had a full-fledged
She was
career,
taking care of
right?
herself.
But no. But the husband is goddamn the man, doctor, make sure everything is what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Both of these people are successful. So now you got Martin, the radio DJ, trying to make it. Because think about it, I don't know if you saw the whole dynamic of the show. At the end of the show, that shit became a problem that Martin was trying to make it. And Gina already
They
made
made
it.
it.
You see what I'm saying? So then you go from that to, well, don't even worry about her making it. Nigga, it's on you to make it. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's not smart. This ain't the 60s, the 50s, and the 40s where women are walking around barefoot and pregnant. It just ain't that no more.
Gotta adapt to the
You know what,
times.
Dr. Beige, that's my next question. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody,
Call me
right?
Dr. Page again. It's fucked up, ain't it, y'all? I'm gonna flat their tires.
You're in
Keep
a
going.
relationship with somebody, right? And she has kids.
Mhm.
Do you treat the kids different from your kids?
No.
Now, the father, let me set it up now. The father is active in the kid's life, right? But you have your own kids and you're just coming in. How do you fit in, or where do you fit in, or how do you discipline? If you discipline, like, what would you do? How would you handle that?
If I'm just coming in, I don't even want a relationship with your kids.
It's got to be down the road.
Yeah.
You got to grow to that.
Big turn off for me. I just met you 2 weeks ago and hey, I want you to meet my daughter. No, you don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. This is your safety. This is your safe. And you're a woman protecting this. You're a woman lion standing in front of this cave that's your fucking house or forest, and you protect this. Why in the fuck do you want to introduce me to your cubs?
Because I think you're the one. I need to find out if you're the one or not. So I'm gonna introduce you to my kids, because I don't have time to be wasting.
Down the line, right?
I got 10 kids, right? And I'm 40. I'm 49 years old,
10
right?
kids.
10
That in
kids.
real life you do for real?
No.
Oh, I was
But
about to
I'm
say,
just-
God, that fucked me up
That was
too.
like
Hey,
a
boy,
wild
hey,
example. Like,
Clyde, what kind of shit they going on? Y'all done brought me the way to birth control minute. What the fuck is playing B? Goddamn it!
But I said that to say to really put some emphasis on it. Like a lot of times people don't, they're in an era where they don't have time to be wasted. So that they feel like they didn't turned over 15 different frogs and they tired of kissing them. So they want that person, and they want to know if you're that person. And by you being that person, I need to see how you react around my kids.
Baby, time is the only thing that can get to you.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Because you might
People were masked for a long time, Clyde.
That's true.
that's true.
Now that's true.
A motherfucker will be nice to your kids for 10 years. Man, listen, not to get deep, bro, but look, I dated a woman. If I showed her to you, you would be like, holy shit, supermodel. I used to have to hold this woman at night crying out loud because she was raped from a small child till she was 6. She had 2 babies, died 13 on a table, twins that were her stepdads, and nobody believed her. See what I'm saying? The mental and the psyche of this woman breaks at times. You can't see it, though. You see what I'm saying? You can't see it until, and like she said, nobody ever would have thought this man treated her like gold. But behind the scenes, he's fucking a little girl. See what I'm saying?
She messed up.
So again, people wear masks for a long time. I don't want to meet your kids until I'm solid on you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the same way too.
Yeah, bro.
If we're gonna be exclusive, but like if we're just in the dating stages, like, and then for me it also depends, like, because I'm not even gonna date a girl who's done having kids because I don't have no kids yet, and I want kids
shit.
at some point.
Okay.
So if you got 3-4 kids and you ain't trying to have another, it's not gonna work out between us.
So that's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, I want at least one. I
Okay.
want one kid. So
And I think the reason why I think the way I think is because I know that I'm going into the relationship being completely honest, and I'm not wearing a mask. So meeting the kids up front is not a problem for me. Like that's why I think like that.
What if the
Right.
kid? Hold on, I'm sorry,
Go ahead, go ahead.
but what if the kids? What if the kids? Because some people, kids are fucked up too. You know that being a counselor. I got a homeboy that just got out of jail because a kid said he touched her, and then came back a year and a half later while he's doing his prison sentence and said, "No, I was lying."
yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like,
That's a what if though. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
It
think
is,
Yeah.
but
if
I don't really think it's
Happens a
healthy
lot.
for a woman to introduce her kids to whoever she's dating until like something's official. Because like I understand what you were saying. She's
Mhm.
looking for that one, but he might not be the one. So she introduced the kids to him, and then he dips out 2 days later, and now she's doing it all over again. And it's
Right.
this cycle keeps repeating. It's gonna give a really bad example to your kid.
But then whether you wait down the road until it's, you know what I'm saying, solid, and then you introduce him to the kids, and then he dips out again 2 days later. Like so now you don't waste even more time.
And I
You are
understand
right.
what you're saying too, Clyde, because that makes sense too. But I understand what Monty is saying as well, because it becomes a pattern. Because at least
The
if
kids
they
see
do dip out 5 or 10 years down the road, at least they only saw that one jerk
Exactly.
for that 5 or 10
right.
years.
Exactly.
But if they dip out in 2 days, now it's gonna be another 2 days, then another
Exactly.
week, then another.
And
So
now
they
they
gonna see more men.
now
Yeah.
that's trauma for the
And then,
kids. They
right. Then if they
And mama a hoe to
Mama-
grandma.
right, you said
Kids
what?
talk. Mama's a hoe to
Right.
grandma.
Yeah,
Kids
grandma,
talk.
I just saw Monty over here. Then Clyde came over here, and then Dr. Beige
Yeah.
came over
See
here.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So
Please don't let Dr. Beige come over there. It's over after I come over there. It's over.
So now, you know, little Jill then seen all these
Oh
men
my,
within a
these
month.
now she
names.
think it's normal.
Then she think normal.
Yeah.
So
But
now
that's
when
real,
she
though.
That's
becomes
gonna be
13 or
yeah.
15,
It's gonna
Yeah.
fuck her up.
going back getting little Clyde
Yeah.
and little Monty and little
Yeah.
Dr. Beige.
Oof.
That's how a
You know?
lot. That's how a lot of shit gets fucked up for kids at young
Right.
ages. They're
I
seeing
agree.
their parents, even for like people with single fathers or whatever, seeing their father constantly go out or just bring
Right.
somebody home, whatever. Just doing that in front of your kids and letting your kids continuously see that, it's gonna just put it in their brain. This is normal.
Right.
So once they
exactly.
think this is normal, it's gonna fuck them up completely.
So Clyde, what is a deal breaker for you though? I know Monty said not wanting any more kids is a deal breaker. What's a deal breaker for you?
not having goals, not having ambition.
That too.
That's
Yeah.
that's top of
Having
the
that
list.
motivation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm talking about real ambition, not just I want to do this, I want to do that, but you ain't putting no motion to it.
Right.
I need to see active ambition because I'm active.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a deal breaker for me.
Dr. Beige.
A woman with no edges.
Yeah, really? That's Dr. Beige.
A woman with no edges, because if the side of your head don't trust you, I don't either.
Wow.
Hey, you are the funniest.
He is. But you know what? But I believe he's actually honest. He's the sad thing is he's serious.
I'm dead ass. A woman with no edges. If you ain't got no edges in your head, I can't do it, bro.
So they can have no ambition, no drive, not one.
Nah, all of that matter too. You said
But your number one
Poof,
is
no
the edges.
edges.
That bothers
I'm
you.
done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's smart, got a career going.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm cheating. How I'm supposed to scratch you?
And get her like some
How you gonna lay across me and watch Netflix and I scratch your scalp and go to sleep and it's bald on the sides?
Easy to stretch your scalp.
I mean, what if you was scratching a scalp and a wig came off?
I have a problem with that too.
Well,
I don't have a problem with wigs and shit though, but take that shit off. Just show me them 4 cornrows when we get in the house. Snap that shit off, man. I seen them Cleo braids in your head when we came in here. I love you with the Cleo braids. Shit, little Jim Jones in your head. Love
So
you.
when you're looking for, so when you're looking for a young lady and you want to actually date her or just, take her out, start off with what do you look for other than looking for her edges?
I'm lying about the edges, y'all. I was just being funny. I like women with a personality. I'm funny. You can't be a weak motherfucker around. You see what I'm saying? Because anything I say, if you take it serious, it's you taking it serious because you can obviously see I'm not. You see what I'm saying? And it's personality for me because that's what's gonna last long. Like Gam said, your beauty's gonna slide.
Right.
How your shape gonna slide.
Right.
Shit, with a certain amount of years, your mind gonna slide.
Right.
But your personality tends to stay with a soul lifetimes. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely agree, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
I like that. I like what he said.
I like that too.
But my question to you, Monty, is why do you think relationships don't last? Just like
In today's age,
yeah.
Are we talking about young or older?
I would say today's age like mid.
Good question, Monty.
30s.
Well, because older relationships are ending for different reasons these days.
Older people now they relationships. I mean, they've been married 30, 40 years.
Yeah,
they
that's
saying fuck
yeah.
it, like, we
So,
done. But I'm saying like mid 30s.
To be honest, I mean, I wanna put this for because I'm 27, right? So I want to put this for like my age, 25 to 35. For me, mostly it's social media and what people believe relationships should be. I think social media has a really big part in this because what people are seeing on social media is a complete fabrication of what majority of relationships are. Yeah. So it's like, women are seeing men need to make this amount. They need to do this. They need to do that. Men are saying women should be cleaning, cooking, doing this, but also doing their own thing. Like, I do really feel like a lot of men.
The BBL and all that.
I mean, I don't really care about that personally, but
from social media.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So like for women, they feel like they have to look a certain way, which is I feel like been the case for a long time. I feel like now women feel like because I feel like in the early 2000s they felt like slender, skinny. That's how all the women want to look, and now it's like you got a fat ass, big titties, a little thick. That's how a lot of women want to look nowadays. So what they're seeing on social media and constantly being fed is kind of making everybody delusional in a way of what is real in a relationship, like what's real and what's not anymore. So for me, social media everything being all in your face, that's for me why I try not to really be on scrolling too much because I don't want to see that. I want to know my relationship is what I want it to be. And I feel like everybody's in relationships because they want it to be what they think they want it to be until they get it. So like a lot of girls are like, oh, I want an emotional guy who, he's in touch with his emotions, and then they get it. And then they're like, never mind. I want that dangerous guy again. I don't like this. He's always in his feelings and all this stuff. Like it's too much. It's vice versa. The same goes with guys. I want a bad bitch. I got her. I finally got her. Right. That bad bitch was nothing like I thought she was about to be. Right. Exactly. Like again, nothing going for her.
You can catfish a motherfucker with who you are too. That ain't just your looks. You see what I'm saying?
I feel like men do that a lot more though.
Right.
Because men, they gotta, especially when we go out to the club or whatever.
Right.
We put on this facade. We put on our best clothes. We put on a little jewelry.
bottles
Or
and
smell
all that.
good. All
Right.
that, spending all the money there, and then you realize when you wake up in the morning, you done spent all the money in your bank account. You broke, but you look good last night. You know what I mean? So we put on this facade, and a lot of women, you know, we want to attract. That's just what we do. And how do we
Right.
attract? We ball out. How do women attract us? They put on their makeup, they put on their tight clothes, they dresses, whatever. It's how they attract us. So we attract them by, hey, you know, let me buy you drinks and this, that, and shit. What am I wearing? Am I smelling good? You know, what's my facade type of shit? Nobody really knows each other until deep down the line. So
Yeah,
it's just how we all,
true.
you know, initially attract each other.
They ain't even really putting clothes on for real, man. They twerking in their pajamas, bro.
Should be see-through and some other shit
Wow.
nowadays.
They twerking in their pajamas.
It's all the
bro.
see-through shit that I be seeing for me. Then I'm like,
Which is like what
I
you
see
said
your
about the
nipples.
club. Like that's why I just kind of faded away from the club scene because I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna find my wife in here, bro. I already know I ain't like she ain't in here twerking, saying no air. Unless I'm in here and this girl over here quiet as hell, just chilling by herself because her friends made her go out.
I mean,
Right.
I ain't
And
going.
it happened like that. That's something totally
I ain't
different.
gonna lie though, like I be searching for a wife here and there, but at the same time, if I could find some fun, I'm gonna find out shit. I'm gonna take that shit too.
Y'all know
I'm
who
gonna-
Christine Milian is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got the pussy back in Office State days.
God.
And you know how I almost got it? Made her laugh. I ain't pull out no money.
That's
All of us
personality,
had big, huge ass t-shirts back then, big 7X fucking jerseys and big ass jeans and
though. Dipset era.
yeah, looking
Like
dumb as a bitch.
headbands and
Yeah,
shit.
nigga had on headbands and a hat. What nigga you
South
nigga?
Pole.
Yeah, nigga, you like Uncle Drew in this bitch. But I made her laugh. That's it.
But you know, this is the thing that I always ask and I pay attention to. Even when you go out, like y'all mentioned going out and all of this, you can have two ladies, even three. You can have one that's in their pajamas in their lingerie. Then you can have one that's fully dressed, cute, look nice. And you can tell, you know, she might have her stuff together,
Mhm.
but she's quiet. But then you can have one that's in a mix of both. But let's say she has like a body or whatever, but she's a little loud. I notice guys always tend to go for the one maybe that seems to have the least amount of self-esteem or the loud one. Guys seems to attract and laugh and chit-chat and kiki with that one.
That's because the loud one's the easiest one, most likely. I'm just being 100% with you. Like in my experience, every time it was the one who was in the mix with everybody, dancing, was loud out there, super charismatic, was the easiest one.
I fucked her the first night.
Yeah, for sure. In multiple occasions. But the
Right.
ones who were just kind of laid back to themselves, they're not too revealing, but they're real quiet, kind of a little shy looking, kind of keeping to themselves. They ain't no. You might, if she really vibing with you, maybe, but it's slim chance. In my experience, it's slim chance. But those are the girls that you could actually probably build with for real.
I think
Right.
personality though too though, because I'm gonna tell you, I know some loud women who ain't fucking you either.
Right.
It's personality.
Mhm.
Is she obnoxiously like just
Ratchet.
raunchy and yeah, like that? Or is it just her personality to be loud?
She just
Like,
the life
you
of the
know what?
party.
Yeah.
She could just be the life of the party.
Right.
Could be, yeah, for sure.
But you know, I was just saying that because to go back a little bit, you guys were saying that you want the lady that's this, that you want her to be, you know, more conservative, not so loud. You want to have a you
Nah,
know,
I
a
ain't never say
mind.
that.
Well, you might not say that, but
I can't really say that because
Yeah, I don't mind.
my girlfriend still go out from time to time.
no.
Oh,
Everybody can go out. Not that they go out.
Okay.
Not that they go out. I'm just talking about how they carry themselves, whether
Oh,
they
yeah,
When they are
mind
out,
fucking you or whether they're having a conversation with you versus being loud, no sense, whatever.
Right, yeah, no, that ain't going down.
Yeah,
you
I
can
mean,
you can keep little Latina to her damn self.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of a turn off. Like the super like loud out there ones who be yelling, screaming in the middle of the floor, drunk as fuck, just
Yeah,
sloppy
nah.
with it.
Ew.
That's just not for me anyway.
Beat your ass, bitch.
Yeah, like I can't.
You should have fell all on the floor.
Ew.
Fucking eyelash halfway off her eye.
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Girl, you was that your sis.
Right. Them the types that you go home though when they take their clothes off, they musty.
Oh.
Them types. She been dancing all
All
night. Bitch,
musty
neck
as a-
sweaty. You kiss her neck, that bitch tastes like a Raleigh French fry.
Bro, you ever like got twerk from a girl and like she just left a puddle of fucking water? on your
Yeah, I
hands?
come from them. I come from that era of dancing on the wall at the nigga. That was the shit at that house party. You wait all night for her to rub that goddamn. That's why I never wear white jeans. Not until I got
had
older.
some like khaki fucking
Man,
pants on, and Shorty just left a puddle. and it was-
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oh wow.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I ended up fucking her at the end of the night.
Oh
It
my
was well
god.
worth it.
It was well worth it.
It didn't stink as much as I thought it would after that. But she went
As
home and
much
showered.
as you thought
She
it
went home and
would.
showered first, so
Wish she
that's
had some back wind, Monty.
Bro,
That back
shit was-
wind.
I mean, I didn't know what to expect. She did go home and shower first. So
Oh,
like, that was
okay.
the thing.
Ooh, let's give her a
Then
round of
after-
applause
yeah,
on that
after-
road board right there for
Yeah,
that
I'll
right
give
there.
it
Give
a
a round of
props.
applause on the
I
road
had to
board.
do the same shit, bro. That was a hot ass venue we was in.
Whew. Yeah, I did have some after the club pussy though, like Picasso days, Blakely days.
I'm sure. Like
Hey, that back wind. That's when you hit that back wall. It ain't when you first go in. It's when you get to going in. You hit that back wall back there, boy. That goddamn pussy wind hit you. Oh God. That back wall is a
Yeah.
beast. You hear me? That
Yeah.
back wall hold a smell. It's even hey, right. That back lip is all right, or but I'm telling you though, look, for y'all younger brothers, I'm gonna give you, especially you got an old lady at home. Do you eat pussy at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Why not?
Why not?
It tastes the best. It's seasoned. It had been under the covers and the little air fryer.
right.
Real shit. She did pee one time, came back. It got a little seasoning to it.
Man, you funny.
It tastes like the oodles and noodles beef pack. I'm telling you, bro. Pussy tastes good. 3
I don't
o'clock in
know
the morning.
If that's the case, then it's probably gonna taste the same, right? 7 a.m. in the morning.
Nah,
Nah.
nah. It's too overcooked. It's too overcooked. That shit need to wash her eye. You know, wash her eye. You know, she go to sleep by the 11 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That pussy prime.
Shit, right?
Yeah, that
My
shit
boy
brisket.
don't know. My boy
Brisket.
don't know.
There you go. Brisket. There you go. Brisket. You don't want that pussy in.
Okay, Monty. Okay, what was one of the relationships that you had that you felt like everything was good, but maybe it was something that you did that messed it up? Like, or do you? And if you did, do you regret that?
Yeah. My a couple years ago, like my last serious relationship, I'm gonna
Mhm.
say, like my last real one. That was the girl who I was saying had a lot of emotional things that I couldn't handle. Right girl, wrong time. So at that time, I just couldn't handle that. And then what I did right after we split up, like literally days after we split up, thought I had another girl pregnant. It was just a whole messy situation. Broke that girl's heart. I broke that girl's heart terribly. But then right after, she broke mine. So it was more or less like a
y'all running breaking.
well,
That's
I'm
how it
saying
be
like
with
because
men.
we were when I tell you that was like the most serious relationship I've ever like. I was really thinking about marrying the girl. So for like what I did to her right after we broke up, and then for me to kind of shut her out because I thought I was having a kid, broke her heart. You know what I mean? So at that time, I really felt like I fucked up because I shouldn't have did what I did. It wasn't even worth it. You know what I mean? The girl wasn't worth it. The situation clearly wasn't worth it because it ended up not being my kid. And I lost the best girl I ever had in my life. That was by far the best girl I ever had in my life. For sure, hands down.
We need to get her back.
What about you?
Oh, she's still my best friend. That's why I still love that girl to death to this day. We
Did you
might
eat her
not be
butt?
together, but nah, but
You didn't?
nah.
You never ate ass before?
On accident one time, and it was.
You got hey.
I've talked about this story so many times. It was dark in the room. I was young, ass in the air, face went down. I was on the knees. I didn't see. I was dark. I had one lick. It was like,
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Put a little hair on your chest, didn't it? You eat ass, Clyde.
One time, like he said, bro.
I've only ate ass one time, and it is the one girl that I'm in the same situation as him. Mine was different though. I ain't do all that though. I just wouldn't I wouldn't conform.
Nah,
I just can't. I just shit comes
man.
out of there. Like pussy, I don't mind eating pussy, but still, like I still have.
I
like,
eat some ass
shit
still. I
for
did
me.
it one time, but I eat some ass though.
You
If
get
I
the
meet the
ass
right
eaten? How
woman.
about that?
Nah, I ain't let nobody eat me out, player. I'm a whole
That's-
killer
see,
player.
That's why, see, y'all see me.
I got a
on
machine gun in my
That's why
car,
niggas-
player.
I just had this conversation the other day. People talking about, would you let her know? Hell,
Can't no woman
I just-
eat me
Oh,
out.
I don't know.
I don't even,
I
don't
just-
even touch
feel
my
like it's just
ass, don't pinch
emasculating.
me, don't none of that. Like,
Because it's
I
like
hate-
there's only two ways of doing this. sticking your legs up in the air a little bit,
And me bending over.
or me bending over and put my ass.
I'm
in the air.
too big
Both
for
of
that
those.
shit. No.
You can actually you can lay down like a sniper and let her do it, but that's still getting 8 out. It's gay.
But you
Bro,
ain't get your ass ate.
Yeah, no, it's 8 out. It's gay.
not that paint the narrative, bro. Picture
Yeah.
laying on the bed. You laying sniper mode and the girl spreading your ass over.
I'm a
bro.
shooter.
Come
You
on
know,
now.
I'm a
I
shooter.
had this conversation Saturday. Have y'all played the game Carisha, please?
No.
Like that's one
Nah.
of the questions.
I need to
Boy.
get that.
And it's just shocking that there's a lot of
I know
people
some
that
women that
do
ate
that.
I talk about it on my show all the time. There's women that ate some ass.
And I'm like, what?
The reason why a woman cannot eat my ass is how in the fuck am I supposed to pull your hair while I'm in you and say, shut up, bitch, take this dick? And she believed that. You see what I'm saying? After she done ate my ass and made me giggle. You're no longer the man of the house.
You just brought a tear to my eye.
Bro, real shit though, Monty. Like, boy, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm taking the trash out today. You's a bitch. I feel like Geechee Gotti. You's a bitch. You's a bitch.
Yo.
I can't do it.
But I
can't
know
sit
some
there.
married niggas though who been with like they wives, and they be like, "Yo, it's whatever with my wife."
I'm gonna tell you what. And you know that you ain't eating my ass, goddamn. We gonna fuck on the roof first before any of that.
I mean,
can
we
see
do that
your ass.
anyway.
I'm about to say you gonna do something.
Man,
else
we
to
do
make
that
that
anyway,
relationship
like-
spicy.
Yeah.
When you
But-
get to my age, boy, you learn some shit, boy. You learn how to get pumps in the elevator, boy. You learn some, boy. You pull up that sundress, get 19 strong pumps before you get to the next
You just
level.
gotta have the fucking boxers with the hole in it. Get some shorts on. Just quickly, just whoop whoop. slip it
Monty
through the
knows
hole.
something, boy. I'm telling you.
Man, I done fucked in some weird
Wow.
places, bro.
Me too. Me
So,
too.
Clyde, what if
We don't want to go to that conversation.
Clyde,
Me
so
too.
what if your girl come home one night and comes in the door with another guest, whether it be another man or another female, and
What?
say, "Come on, Clyde, they're gonna play with us. We're gonna have some
In
fun."
my house,
Yeah, in your house. Your house.
it's gonna be a
Girl.
double standard because if it's a girl, let's go. If it's a man, what the hell you got going on?
But what's the double standard?
That's just me. It's gonna be a double standard.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, it ain't even gonna be a double standard. It's gonna be me single. Cause why you bringing it up, man, in this house?
The same reason you would want her to bring another girl.
Yeah, but I mean, what if your man brought another girl into the house and was just like, "Hey, we about to all have some fun"?
Okay, then that's the same thing that he just said if she came in with a girl. So
Right.
what about she said, "Okay, Clyde, now here go John or
But-
Dr. Babe."
But it's different though, because women like I feel like
Why do you
women
keep
only
putting
deal
me
with
in they
dudes that they
threesome?
build some type of relationship with first. Like she's not gonna bring a dude home that's just a rando she just met that
So
same
that means
day
you're
most
saying
of the
that. So
time.
that means you're saying that he's gonna have a relationship with the other girl if he comes home with the other girl.
This
So,
shit has gotten wild.
It can be
Yeah,
it could be that or
The glass
with
little
guys. Just
country, I'm
remember,
looking
like
at
with
all-
guys, it's a lot easier for guys to just stick their dick in whatever. They'll be down for whatever most of the time, as long
But
as
why
it's
is that?
somewhat
Why would
attractive.
you be down to have sex with any
I'm
random
not.
girl?
I'm not.
So-
I'm not.
Most
totally
men's
that.
dream is to
Why?
have a threesome. I want to.
I'm not.
Have y'all ever had one?
I've never had a threesome.
Have you ever had one, Clyde?
For sure.
With two girls or a girl and a guy?
Huh?
2 girls or a girl and a guy?
Nobody's doing it with a dude, bro. All right, that's what the answer is for you, bro. Like, if you keep biting on that, bro, you're not gonna get that, bro. That's not the sound bite that goes viral from this show, bro. I hope no one admits that they ran a train on a girl with another nigga.
Some dudes are proud of that shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you like.
Weird.
You saying you shouldn't
Collect call from mom. I done fucked up. And shot both these people. I didn't.
Came out.
Damn right. I didn't pay the light bill in this bitch. And she gonna bring home another nigga talking about she want to get fucked by the both of us.
All right, but what if it was just like a random chick and she was like, "Yeah, I want you and your homeboy tonight, right now." Like you. Don't
Nah, we too old for that. What if your balls touch my leg? I'm shooting something. Bro, I'm really like a gangster, bro. Like, you got to check my background. I know I'm nice and shit like that. I got a whole machine gun in my car that's registered to me. Like, bro, like, I'm really crazy for real. Like, I'm not going for no, bro. Like, this is the reason why I stopped doing shit like that. What you allow, you have to accept. See what I'm saying?
That's a very true shit.
Yeah.
So if you want this woman to keep bringing all these women in here, not even another man, but when she starts to go off and fuck other women, and then they find a nigga they want to fuck together, and then it all trickles.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So watch the evils you allow in your life.
That's absolutely true.
You know what I'm saying?
We were talking about that today before the episode, and it's just so crazy that you guys have now veered into this lane. But y'all like we we've been way over an hour.
Oh
And
shit.
so we definitely got to have y'all back because it's a lot more that we want to talk about. So hopefully we didn't scare you guys away.
Oh no, we lit.
And
I don't know. What's your name right there? They want somebody to fuck with their wife with somebody else. What's your name?
Go get her.
Go get her. God damn. Look at the name of you. Go get her. You want somebody to go get killed. You got never want a man to fuck another man with a woman in the room. Who does that? Like other than
I
Pornhub.
think that was definitely like early on. Like when I really was feeling you when you were saying about you don't do that anymore because you were younger. Like
Right.
about when Monty was saying about the two homeboys humping the same girl or whatever. I mean, I had a brother and them. They used to do that back in the day.
Yeah, my brother used to
so,
do that
yeah.
with my cousin. Like they used to just
Mhm.
run trains on bitches all the time. They didn't give a fuck. They were proud
Yeah.
of it.
That's way, but you told me somebody I'm in a committed relationship with. I'm supposed to be hitting from the back, and I gotta watch this nigga jam a dick in her throat. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Ooh, collect call. Hey, Clyde. Hey, boy. Woo. You done triggered my trauma.
Okay, everybody in class. So wait a minute, hold up. I ain't finished talking now. Let me get this off my chest.
Clyde done triggered my trauma. God damn it. What
Go
did
ahead.
doing what? And I'm in the room watching it. I will slice your Achilles Rome tendon, bitch. The fuck
I
you
think
doing?
about that right there. Like,
Hey, look, I am. I'm like, bro, what, like literally. That's like you. I don't know,
Bro, but I know people though, and I know y'all ready to go, but on my podcast, I got like maybe 90% women that watch me.
For sure.
You feel
I
me?
do too, pretty much.
But they call in and they tell you the wildest. I know you clicked in on the one. These women was saying on the show, clearly, we don't even care if our nigga cheat on us, long as the household is good and all that. We don't even care. And these aren't ugly janks. We talking about these the bad janks that got big bags. We don't even care as long as he take care of home. So my thing is it's swingers out here, people out here, they're into that shit.
There's a lot more than you would think.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out here who's in like.
I'm a swinger too, on your ass. Swing right on your ass.
That part.
For real.
I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to schedule something when you guys come back, but have us on and bring some additional women because we really want to dig in y'all ass because I mean, in your brain. I'm sorry, in your mind.
Gam got
because
y'all Gam. Listen, hey, this is my name's Brandon. I'm now the manager of Way to Gam Minute. I'm like the love manager for her. If you are looking for love in your life, you want somebody.
Call him.
Call me for Gam, because Gam needs some love. Her like Gam is evil.
No, I'm saying no. I honestly I'm sitting here thinking because the topics can really go a lot of different places. But I like the flow of the conversation. Like,
Are you in a relationship?
No.
Oh, he's mad.
I'm mad
at the world.
Oh, why am I mad? I'm 46 years old. Why am I mad?
Oh well, yeah, you be at peace.
No
then.
way.
You on your way out. Go ahead, y'all. Come on. You on your way out.
So, Clyde, you're in a committed relationship. Monty,
I'm in a situationship right now.
situationship.
That boy honest as a bitch. I know what that mean. If you ain't say that, nigga, you could not go home.
Nah,
They gonna kick in your ass.
it's not. It's not like too
I'm
serious,
single.
but it's a situation that's going.
Okay.
I felt you though, bro. With that with you. Hey, look, I want to give you some, and you too, the accountability and the women watching on the show. Y'all gotta give these boys some love for the accountability that they showed up here. That was a lot you said, bro. That was a lot because a lot of people I've been in that situation recently wish I could fight to get the girl back and do pride though. Then when you turn around to do it, you don't give a fuck about that shit. It's kind of like nigga, that time is gone. You feel me?
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly, bro.
Right.
Learn to be an open book, bro.
Right.
Podcasts are therapy to me.
I respect that.
But see, and just like you just saying, Clyde, about it's gonna hurt y'all. You had to realize like what you dish out, whether good or bad, you're gonna reap that, right?
That's what he said. You got to be ready to take it.
You
Yeah, fight your
you gotta
evils.
be ready to take it. Yeah. So I have really enjoyed. I know Mz Gogetta. Yes, we have enjoyed, and we learned a lot. Because everybody has a different story, even though y'all are three different men, different backgrounds, different everything. But you guys were authentic and true to who you are. And that's the part that we respect and we wanted somebody to come on that didn't have a problem, being who they are and not just trying to go along because most women watch us, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have enjoyed you. Like I really, really have.
Mhm.
Other than the insults, Gam, I had an awesome time.
Right.
I've been attacked several times on the show.
No, but see, if you feel attacked,
I'm
then
just
that must
playing.
mean
I'm
that
just
you-
playing, girl. I'm just
you
playing. I
felt
enjoyed
the heat,
myself.
right?
No.
Obviously, your ass was cold, so I warmed you up, right?
Lord Jesus Christ.
I
Oh.
mean, I'm just saying.
It's because I'm light skinned. I walked to the bathroom. Gam say, I thought you was taller in real life. You's a little nigga. Disrespectful about to cut two of her ties so her insurance won't pay for it. What the shit is this?
So sad. But before we got 2 days before we go, everybody's gonna say how their time was on Way to Gam Minute, and then after that we'll come back and you guys will give out your social media handles. So we'll start with you, Clyde, and then we're going down. How has your time been since you've been on Way to Gam Minute podcast?
I love it. Can't wait to come back. And these guys crazy, man. That one, I ain't even gonna call Brandon. I ain't even gonna do your
Thanks, man.
A
Monty.
Yeah, I love it. Amy,
Hey, Monty.
Oh, me. Yeah, no, this was a very enjoyable podcast. Like I said, podcasts are therapy to me, so I like
Same.
coming on, just kind of talking about shit, man. So for me, I enjoy this. Good panel, great questions. Real nice environment as well. I like it. Real chill. I'm vibing. I can't wait to come back for real.
I got some motherfucking discrepancies. The water. It was warm. I'm just playing. Nah, I had a good time, man. I like y'all platform. The homies was dope. You know what I mean? I'm glad y'all had educated people in here from different walks of life and backgrounds. You didn't have just a whole panel of hood niggas. You didn't have a whole panel of people just bashing people. You didn't have I like the balance in the room. And I don't know what you do, ma'am. I kind of want to bring her on camera. Can I bring her on camera? Come here, baby. Can I bring her on camera? Come here, baby. Come here. I know you might not feel like you beat to the gods right now, but come on, put your knee on. Come on, come here. Come here. I don't know who this lady is right here, but this lady right here, the whole show, she has been navigating the whole show from behind the scenes. I don't know what she does, though. She's a mystery ninja nigga. Continue. A mystery ninja nigga. I don't know what the nigga does. I've seen her.
So sad.
I don't know what goes on.
So, Clyde, tell people how they can follow you and what you got going on.
I just finished writing a book, my first book. It's a mental health awareness book about the story and how I overcame anxiety and depression.
Ooh.
You can follow me on Facebook, Clyde Williams, or Instagram, Breezy Coolin, BreezyCoolin. And what else? Oh, podcast, The Loquacious Thinkers, every Thursday, 9:30. That's a mental health podcast. So you tune in, talk about all different topics every week.
Do you got a publisher yet?
No, not yet. I was gonna self-publish it through Amazon.
Don't do that.
Okay, put me on.
Yeah. Just holler at me. I got something for you.
For sure.
I got a way you can actually publish it and own rights to your stuff, and not Amazon own anywhere between 10 to 40%.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, man, I'm A Monty. You can follow me on all social platforms. AYEMONTIE, pretty much everywhere. You can follow me on Facebook, Cameron A Monty Figueroa. You can check out my podcast, A Chillish, a podcast, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, man, this has been a real good time. I'm a real simple person. I keep it simple. So.
For sure.
Dr. Beige.
You can follow me at Beige Big Daddy on OnlyFans, and I sell weave on Etsy. If you want some Brazilian weave or eyelashes, if you would like to look like a beautiful peacock, you can go to my Etsy at Beige Big Daddy. No, just playing. Brandon Person on Facebook, Late Night Stoner Sessions on Instagram and YouTube and on TikTok. Oh, and I'm selling babies. If you want your baby to come out with hazel eyes and look good, I'm selling for $3,500.
I forgot something too.
You got something? Go ahead, Clyde.
I forgot I got 2 clothing brands, and I'm wearing it and I forgot that I got 2 clothing brands. Trap Legal and Esoteric, and you can follow me on Instagram at Trap Legal Co.
Mz Gogetta, any final words for you? What'd you take away from tonight?
Dr. Beige is crazy.
I'm not.
But no, I really enjoy all 3 of the guys though. They all laid back. and everything. But I really enjoyed talking to him. Y'all had some good stuff to say.
Appreciate it.
Like, and it's just so crazy because a lot of the stuff that you guys basically talked about without us even discuss what we was going to talk about, me and like some of my friends, we was talking about it a few days ago. But that game, if y'all get the chance, because it's for guys too. Yeah,
Check that.
y'all enjoy that too. It's interesting, really interesting. But yeah, I enjoyed the conversation with you guys. I can't wait till y'all come back. Y'all gonna have to come back for real, like real soon.
With it.
Because
I'm across.
I had some questions that I kind of forgot, but now I'm gonna write them down. Come on, remember. And I
We're gonna
to-
need some cookies and some snacks next time we go.
I need a shot.
Oh, you could have had a shot.
I don't drink. I
You
need
could've had a shot.
chicken wings, grits.
Oh no, you talking about food? That's
You
not a
damn
shot.
right. All these
That's
goddamn
not
women
a
in here.
shot.
You talking about chicken wings and grits?
You niggas don't want to eat.
Yeah, but all that slick talking you were doing, we had some grits. You'd have been ate up.
Gosh, yo.
So I don't know, but
Damn, disrespectful, Gam.
stoner grits coming your way.
This is the way.
Nice
See, this
stoner
is the way Gam treats her guests. That's what y'all don't know. I watched all these other shows. She treat them so nice. And as soon as a beige guy comes up, you should feel attacked because you the same color as me, Monty.
So
The same color as that pillow and grand furniture, the display case right there in the front. You the same color as me.
I mean, they was attacking you though.
That's fucked up, Monty.
No,
Thanks, man. Thanks,
definitely
Monty.
all love.
I
And with
know.
that being said, we're gonna see you guys next Thursday, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night. Good night. Say good night, y'all.
Oh
Oh,
shit,
good
we was good night.
I did the little hand
Night.
gesture. I thought that was
Papa Grande